So I'm a dating coach, and one of the things that I deal with a lot is confidence issues. And so I was just kind of looking online on who's the expert in confidence, and that's when Aziz came up. But truthfully, we teach what we most need to learn. And so 2 areas in my life that have been challenging have been relationships, picking the right partner, and overcoming self-esteem issues and gaining more confidence. So for me, I teach people and I coach people around building their self-esteem and getting more confident, and from that empowered place, picking a healthy relationship. Because when you're disempowered and you're unconfident, and you tend to pick the wrong relationship, and you end up going through a ton of pain as a result of that. So I think it's probably the most important, or one of the most important things that you'll ever do in your life. Well, after having 2 failed relationships of my own that were very painful breakups and so forth, I had to learn all about dating, and I had to look at myself and what brought me to that place of picking a relationship that wasn't right for me. Why did I accept the things that I accepted? What makes you, tolerate things? And it really is the lack of self-esteem and confidence that puts you in that place. I was the too nice person. I'm pretty sure that Aziz was hiding in my backyard when he wrote the book about me. So a couple of things come to mind. In terms of what he was teaching, when he talked about the genius zones, I thought that was just really cool, right? And what I realized was I was not working in my genius zone for most of my time. So that's something that I'm going to take away to change up when I leave here. So in terms of teaching, that really hit me. It was like a boom, right? What's the level below genius? It was, so incompetent, competent, excellence. I've been performing in excellence and competence a lot. And it's your genius zone where you light up and that you're on fire. So that really stood out to me. Going out and asking for money, right? That was a trip. That was a trip, right? I really worked it. I was asking everybody for my $100 from them. And I got rejected over and over and over. I was just laughing at it. I was with another girl and I just laughed at it. And so finally, I was able to convince someone to pay me 25 cents for some dating advice. So it was kind of in the reverse. That's probably the least amount of money I've ever made for dating advice, but that's okay, because it was just the idea of literally having to ask somebody, right? So it made you not really care so much about money, right? And even in the opposite, when I had to give away money, right? I was with another girl and we're walking along and we're like, who are we gonna give this money to? And there's this guy and he's strumming on his guitar, and can I swear on this tape? Maybe I'll do the PG just in case you put it in. And he's going, F you, F you. We're like, okay, he is the guy. We have to give him money. So we walk over to him and go, why is he singing F you, right? He goes, well, yeah, that's a song from my ex-wife. And he told us a little bit about himself. He had 5 kids and a wife, and it didn't work out. So he probably needed my dating advice. But anyways, so we chatted with him for a while, and so I handed him $20. I said, well, this is for you. But he wasn't really panhandling. But I could tell that he looked like he had his life in a backpack, right? And he was so shocked. He's like, no, you don't have to do that. I go, no, take the $20. He's like, can I hug you, right? So he's hugging me in the middle of the street, and then the girl that I'm with gives him another $20. So now at this point, he's like floored, like, it was like $1 million to him. But I think, I didn't look at it as the amount, but the shock or the surprise or the act of kindness. And I think that really touched him. So, I know, it could change his life, right? I would say that Dr. Aziz is the real deal. He's authentic, like he really truly cares. He's not out there to gain your money. He's out there to spread a message and to speak to people that are living a shadow life because they don't have the confidence, they don't have the self-esteem, they don't know how to get out of the nice bubble, right? So, listen to what he says. He's a master at what he's doing. He's done, the learning for you in a sense. Like he's gone around, he's learned from some of the other experts, and of course he has his own take on things too, and all that gets blended in and you get all that information delivered to you. To gain that kind of information would take you thousands of hours. He's giving you the best of the best, right? So yeah, I think you gotta trust him. Trust the process.